Apollo Quiboloy's legal counsel is urging the Philippine government to let local courts handle his cases first before deciding to send him to the United States. Lawyer Israelito Torion says they have yet to receive an official document proving that there's indeed an extradition request for the delivery of Quiboloy to the U.S. If the reports are true, Torion says they respect the prerogative of the U.S. government to make such a move for the extradition treaty between Washington and Manila. However, he cites Article 11 of the treaty, saying that it's within the discretion of the requested state whether to extradite Quiboloy. Torion says this is considering that Quiboloy already has pending cases in the country. Article 11 specifically states if a person is being prosecuted or serving a sentence, the extradition can be temporarily arranged, wherein the person will be returned to the requested state. The article also says the requested state can choose to delay extradition until the person's prosecution or sentence is completed. Torion says their camp hopes the Philippine government will exercise its sovereign option to try his client's cases in this jurisdiction first before deciding whether to transfer him to the U.S. He likewise acknowledges that under Article 9 of the treaty, the U.S. can even request a provisional arrest of Quiboloy. But Torion points out that a request for provisional arrest might not be necessary. He notes the lack of urgency since Quiboloy is still detained at the Pasig City Jail, awaiting the resolution of his motion for reconsideration on the denial of his bail petition. Philippine Ambassador to the U.S. Jose Manuel Romualdez earlier confirmed that the U.S. is seeking to extradite Quiboloy. However, both the Department of Justice and the Department of Foreign Affairs say they have not yet received the documents. DOJ spokesperson Miko Clavanos says that under the regular process, extradition requests should first go through the DFA before they are officially endorsed to the DOJ. For its part, the DFA also clarified that Foreign Affairs Secretary Maria Teresa Lazaro did not receive the U.S. extradition request for Quiboloy. Quiboloy is facing separate criminal charges of human trafficking before a Pasig City court and sexual abuse before a Quezon City court. He was indicted by a federal grand jury in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California for conspiracy to engage in sex trafficking by force, fraud and coercion and sex trafficking of children, conspiracy, and bulk cash smuggling.